Machi Ako, the regional minister Nakachi, that is RCC, Regional Coordinating Council. Thank you so much. So you can join us live on Western Diamond TV. Now, and the videos I would only now show to me Arabi. Until Yaro and Same and DJ Black Foreigner. On my share the year to TV no eso. Now, and come away, Anura. And the funnel at Tomu Ako RCC no. They presented their petition. And someone who came and said, one more massager or Ajip, Jubilee Park. One massager from 2020, somewhere April, June 2020. COVID, a buyer out of the common sense of Yempeni for no mudi abai. Actually, say social distancing ebeye juma. Na COVID no entumi entwate se e wo krom ha. Yenyi wo mo a o mabwa peso e o maka circle. Efo wo mo enko Jubilee Park. Nti e ta wo mu na social distancing no aye juma. Na enura demonstration a ejedifon ba no mu bi aye no. I'm not here to condemn anybody. Meni asem be condemn obi a. Ne obi a eye bia no eyema no. Enu ti na wo ye. Ne obi a eye bia no eyema no. Enu ti na wo ye. Dia wo defend dia ono so ebo eye attack. Ne ono so etu ananam obi e betumi aboa no no. Meni asem defend obi a condemn obi a. But ye kan asem no ma asem no so no ayede na emu api na empenufu a wo mo krom ha sabe wo matumi etu anamo a sabe nyansa ene ehunumu ewo mu anamontu a nyansa entiase ene ehunumu ewo mu obi abetena no wase akontoye mu enso ewo mu eno jama no kwa yalamisi ena ye omo kendini oyoba wo mo se wo mo mahedwa ewo Ajip no Jubilee Park no wo mo ji omudwa enkrofo mba town emba meto ade eno nti empenifo pam wo mo mfemfiri wo anokwa enhyehyɛ ya empenifo edi so a yɛde adwadifo yi ekɔ hɔ no megidi ye pefe sɛ yemfiti prekupa sanso empam wo mo sasabe atantade bi fanti beka adigo bi adia enye yenye ne saa ye fa no kakra even if you want to evacuate them from the Jubilee Park na reasonya mama emma no out of me nim de ntia mo yesa ade ba RCC yes empenifo no so mu ti obi anso asem reasons are wo mo de ba ye no you people should have seen say a frivolous a fallacy sabe nsuo bi anim say edwa wo ma hye wo ho no nko a mutem ye na obi miskotimi na me miskotimi kura gosi hwe say edwa keke na wo ma hye na eno ti wo mo gina so a petition RCC ne dia then it is frivolous nyansa bi anim me kan kura kire wo because empenifo no ena yi wo mo de wo mo kɔ hɔ tiam ye eno ti say person wo mo firi wo all because ebinuma petition RCC say ya di wo mo dwa wo kwan na no a bisa ho say sabe wo mo pam na wo mo de kɔtena wa na was it not the same our leaders here no mo de wo mo kɔ anasa aban sesaya benti NPP penso and a COVID by yentia ya do mo kɔ ende NDC abenti ye for sebu akwan bia so mentem wase petu asojafo and anano pay wo mo de wo mo kɔ gu wo say yam pam yam amenu mfamfiri wo ya ba de meba asam no so nya bedi mu nkomo pa de ekoso no se ankasemu amoa me ga ka tro sam no here to condemn anybody and to support anybody but nyo mo ye no mo fanya nsan fanto ho because mama no wodi dwa wa sedwa woto no meko ni ntos ne nyaadoa no ne carrot ne cabbage no mama woto amu ne enam ne na sefo no enye ne pem wo de kwetena ho and at the end of the day market circle na do da kwakufu Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumianom enim diemu yansemu wanu eboa me yesia ene yeduru pempanso bi a yentumi anwie no sanka mo ba yeyi ana mo de ahokaka ya biribi a betere se ma no ampa market no number of years say de ba wie no apa ho na so yen ya bayi ya ba ya biribi dia ma mo matumi abamu ntem na nka kontoye mu nsem se ni yazasam we ye ka de kira kwada ma kwada no wote ne ho ase se one se market ni yawie ni tina ye be mama tena kakra mo de mo ntena ho na mo ndi mu dwa Jubilee Park na se yawie ye be se san revival na ye be ye nyoma bebre e ho menka se ense entertain pansan but empenfo ya mo na mo de mo ko ho so what has changed ave mo sa ka se o ma kwa kwesiesie baby dia mo mo e o pa grant na no me ba so aba blasting penfo no me ba so sa pa grant sa sabe pa grant e ho na erade o de yentie ma no mra why yentie ma no mo competition e regional minister yekweti mra
ya kasa empensi na show in there on lunch me ya bisa do lunch on ya have time no was your my 2 weeks me yes there 2 weeks so ya bunto you know what there I will be there for when you are witness to a summer wa banda no nti I was wa kada de no be ya nti ya say you want the 2 weeks time you go wash you wash na ya ko yo nti asum de baba sa market no ko fa kola ye nya ya be ko nyama eduba ko do sisi ajuba center of town o wa no bi eduba aha new market ya we but ma better the whole day won to wadi Eja binyo kasa omboto for bini nyama so ojubo on kofi. Aye yeta yesi oye 2 weeks. Me yes there 2 weeks so ya bunto you know what there. I will be there for when you are witness to a summer wa banda no. Nti awa so wa kada de no be ye nti ya say you want the 2 weeks time. You go wash. You wash na me ko yo. Nti asum de baba. Sa market no ko fa kola. Ye nya ye be ko nyama eduba ko do. Sisi ajuba center of town. O wa no bi eduba. Aha new market ya we but ma better the whole day. Won to wadi. Eja binyo kasa omboto for bini nyama so ojubo on kofi. Aye yeta yesi o ye besi wa ni asola.
Okay, so when aye petition any nyina so ntia womo ekọ so some of the videos no and I will screen this one no some of the videos and I will screen this one and mano womo akwakogu RCC Regional Coordinating Council onum na wono e protest say Jubilee for no ji womo edwa but we tie me so krampo na the same amai Jubilee hono aso mo kotom nuama ahono mo kokofa mo nuama no wholesale no ahono mo kokotu ebebe retaili ewo ahifie hotel new market wo eno ti sebe eyese bia pesemi nkuminya bi anase eye beye bi anade anya ana wo pese unua ebedi bie what is that but Jubilee for no menya ne ntia se mokro ya so musai wo market shirts beye 3-4 onipa ba ko 4 market shirts no beye 4 enso wonkom enkonkoto ade ana wase aba betena Jubilee Park ana woto ade ho nto ono akwasi koda wakwaje pata ewo ahifie hotel new market wo enso wonto mu ade sa na mate allegedly ana ne wamakwakwase dwa ewo Jubilee Park na maintain no mebi ase wo munyina so ya mode ko ye Zera Frederick Festinus Fedu Triple F why the mayor for SCMA waji ye no ensemi o kan ye no in fact mu bu o ma na munja amanyo sem no a anytime we be an person with politics and the for governance no na emboa ye ntie Zera Fedu
Oye, Honorable Regional Minister, Second Takoradi Metropolitan Assembly. Yesterday, when in some hinara no, yehim. Enyandanye eda ozikana wada assembly botena ne. Meka de wafa mayor pe wobe ma menhwan kese na ehu de edwumaji no ma oso no owode yedi bibia yedo tuk akwanim wo be no me hye won bode ekwandi bia do de Jubilee market no wanye de wodre ye market na toboy oye Yoruba bi na osia onam do ma yanye nyanuanom ni bi yanwon ko ho sesiara yerkese dame Yoruba no onyi ho biem na ma okechi kakra nyi de na yenyim de awona wodi yenyim no anka market second obowie nentam but we delay ono nkyere de o de Jubilee market no okodo nti yaye baby wo friend de yaye baby wo program yenyim super fe Yen perfect there. I want to work Jubilee Market. One would shop or new market.
1.3.
Now, Anka yet to demand the money that I do. But last week, Yale president of Freyina Yanoko Accra into the whole of last week. Na yenyiha onu tina wa ma damage mejinu wa che but where yema say wonu juma kwada if you are
what to me FM
the top man na ye yinala onso and say ye gina ha ye tuto someone and then no be last time the master me obesi na enyaneze ye kan ye nyale Oman Mpuntuo odi enyim no oka oye nsanya no so yesua say what the crat e bi ba ya ye besre de Oman Mpuntuo no ofambre wan tro Oman Mpuntuo ni also pedo hu de nda na ochina ma ye ka kire wan anyi de onche boy ma me pa kire ye de say make de onchala say make de onchala da pena na de bosum de bi obotu ko ayende obotu ayo ochira obotu ayo na asa ente ma make me de chetiri anyi de ontama ene level wukuda ontoma dam da pena ye womi onsinu na yakọ.
Okay, ntino wey ayewra fedu ne response a ono so edema ya mamenom na eduma no se na be ya enkoye sin no ntino after this demonstrations and no pay me call a chip Jubilee Park market wo na ye ne edwedufo no bebrebe ekodi enkomo die ntia ma ye call ye krampo no titiro ne se hwe ya dia yantu yabo ne yenye. You are the regional minister, you are the metropolitan chief executive mayor afenu na enya asem because petition mo de ba ye no wo mo say agibufo no edi wo mo edwa me say sisu bia be say me nyina obi afa ba ye ka asem ni ye say agibufo edi wo mo dwa me say MC aya nuanu mienu no mo nya asem ayante ye ho ase ne yese mo mpam wo mu firi wo ana meboa asem ni na ani etiawa na adan ene wakota ba kufu eti sanse wo mo na demonstrate apekete wo ho nti wakota wo mo eti enne anopai yenya ne ntia se mo de asojafo akokugu baketo a wo mo emma ya ma minum a wo se top money ambare ma ye no enso anti wo mo kokoto ade eye bodwa ade bi di so yeso no preventing them from entering the market. In any case, sa mo person mo pam wo mo mponu a yeni sabi animal farm yammoa yeni animal farm yeni mpa eniti ma yambu o man say animal farm nya no ho odin no ana obetumi eso no ni aso eniti enda mo dia soldier fo bebrebe ekogu market wo say mo ma etelefon ma no enkonkoto ade meme dia ma fama ni hu wo mo mekwa na mo kọ na so adansi de bebrebe aye wo bi ofie ha wono so ene na ye adwuma wade na ni ehunu bi se na asojafo ewo ho police fo mo di nka kọ ye me kọ ho na mo di dwa muntie police fo na mo di nka kọ ya ye kọ akopam wo mo no me kọ ho no na mo kọ akodi dwa ho na mo so kọ akoto ade so what is the sense in it se mo do mo kogu wo se wo mo intimidate mamefo no embo wo mo hu wombo e mamenu hu na wei e asamu a yentumi fa anon emfa nka as an assembly na eduru se ye de asojafo ana ye de ekohunahuna ye mamenu mu asabe womu didwa e de behwefie. And remember, some of them are single parents. Meri kaka se enye wo mo pe ana mo de tuo eye COVID-19 sunsanso ana mo kwatena ho en eye amambuo mu a na ye bu oman sende ba ye ma me no so ho beto wo mo ene de wo mo kọ ho ntino sojafo anei ye de wo mo kọ na yanse be na wom yei sojafo de wo mo kọ na sabe yanse be na wom wo mo ye dedifo ma enuti wo mo nuanu mo bi se yanton ma de because womo ate kwan na no eno nti MC de na ka wose wo ye because of what say womo peketi wo no ebo say within this week wo be hwe say mo be yi omo afiri ho no nti na makofa asojafo abegu Jubilee Park say sabe omo ye ma me no dan na me sumu bra because NDC mo history ye tracy mo history because you are born out of revolutionary root bibia mo be bia person mo de asojafo e de tata nimpa ayeni Ghana na eti ye say sabe me kura me say eti ye hu ye say JJ Rollins egwa ma sabe won mo ahemu ana okay se bia sabre no wo se ne ye wo ye me ne ya wo me basa na me swampa e ya bakwasam ade krom ha say krom ha pa de NDC munni hini ewa ha all because of these things mo se se fi nyo me bi ho mo me kwatie adip ema no nso ena nkoma me no mu di ye na afei ye fa tun se ni ani ye ti omumra
ya me she jowa enu tu na na ya baby
wana se okay ti da be na mo ba
ya ba ha tu isi
okay market ko se
ye hu so
and pay among bear for na my sister Kwa one friend there young when I see my waist one some kaka what they are police for gates down there one pin mobiala when roaming be inside say aba assemita was say new market for say won chia na sabi ye pede be say the say ye Ghana for one country ye nyina ye Ghana for you get teaching on one chia and ye mbra what they na aba ha so what was I on chia say be was ye nko ye nkatini sabi oye bia ni partner oye ye high tension ka so what ni pankatina sabi awo shiri pankatina onye ye isa me yel sran de won sigwa no won fa manye ni na la yanko na so mtwe pambla fashion wala ka said won yakwa apọ na hye enipa ogwa hade ya ewo yanko ho na wala abata no kita mafoma kakama what yanko fa mafoma katina high tension asi sabi ewo nya bia nipa tina wato na ade nti yesra won ye gwa no fa manye ni nyina la yankatina na yetina ye togofo ni ye fi beni ye nya ye Ghana na aba no so nya na YouTube ye new market fon ko ten na woto a ma chi de a police no wadi kan wo be anse na soja fon wo baba na police fon wo be no mo wo be nyama nya was one penny mo won yi nyama no wa ha nti drivers wo ka gina nchen nya wa chi won de e won jira wo won yi nyama anse ye wa so wase na wadi asoja fo so won aba de wo sa wo suma one day was one penny mo bi ala moto ade wa ha nti na de ye be wala mo se ko ya ye ni popo ni mo woto na ade wa nti ya wo ka se ma na ati ne nya ye Ghana fo ye fu baby na ye ba so ye nya ye boko jan ye ko mpayifo wo because ye ya wo ne ye boko ye nya ye Ghana fo na new market fo no mala mu mo ho won sabi so ye sunsuma na mo kita won no because aha na wo baba fanya man wo ro ko no ko koton sabi won nyama wo ko won to anka da bia won ba ha wo ma fanya man fo ko cho mala musuma da o ma chan wo from the monsalem mo west ha de no o ya san papa brother me be ye soldiers fo na police fo go gate na no won pe me ye wuram e na ba tana da ba da was there new market fo na demonstration there ye won chi en fe hade na ye se ya wo fe nya ye Ghana fe nya so ne to aba na won so wo de ma de wo market na wo de ya moko nta abada na ye da ye won ti na what's the ye ntu fe ade bi wo de ya lo ko so no e wo wata do won ye brother e wo na la wa chi chama gate chifu mala mo ko me nya da bre wo ho wa chi chama gate fo gate chifu nta ye lo ko ye ka katan ye fa ma wo mbe mu an na ko so so wale ba brother me le ya de nta fa mo ton tomato sa mo ko me ma no sisi brother and me want to ma alsha mo ko to ku ko me jam ko brother etie dem se ta sa toilet dem me so ko na ba ma se na ha sai di fra
oh eno ba na ayi di
mo ka de ba kun pokla
na ade na aseme na otie
me konto me baby na mo tun ade na mo so mo ato bi
okay
mo na ade no be question Isa since I'm seeing when sa nko mo na ya
ya dia ha na epe ya wa bo djuma sa so mo ko mo tia me ya so ro ha ya na epe e aro
ba ne what say soja fa ba
soja fo na de ya so mo ya ya bo djuma sa o ko mo go so ya ko
mala mo tell ma so na me be gwa ma chi me te kala ma na me ya ko de what's soja fo na ko chere wo gu ha what's want me in inside abadin te want me in inside na mo so me be nti me be na chere ya e to petro pia na ye du wo na ye de be ye tell us no market fo na chere wa kan mo so won tu yen ye wa da right ni market free
the bia was won't see
the bia was won't you get actually what's ye wula what's ye wula ya mo won't wa de so inside into won't you and what so what ye bobu hade ana mo boa enti ya ba ha o do what to hade bia na ya ba ha
okay sa komo wei you Frederick Boyen eba ye be se atoa so na ye di enkomo yi na mo se wote ya asem ya no mo kan se ye so mo nko pa grant na medi ka kachro se pa grant ho no abuja esai dirty politics sabe nkwase politics ye no manyimu nti eno na asem manitrim amamo so no wo mo dwense wo mo enko and eno ne dantan a nokura mu se penifo anai wo muti metro yi eso so amo sister wamo brother omo yerenom wamo ma ana omo mpenafo eton ade ene so omo nko sapa grant wonu a they would advise them say ehonu ye safe because one ebra Dr. Kwabena Okyeremaba Mensa MP for Takoradi, the former Western Regional Minister wamo elbo say betumi enya a temporary place ediama adotonfo a wamo Jubilee Park no eno mko siesie ho NDC fo ya propaganda ama ne to ya ma menum ende woro kasa se wamo person beko Jubilee Park e friend say park grant propaganda NDC fo ya sabre no mo opposition e to mutrim say e ho ni nye save eno na show mutrim sesi a e ho no one me ko ye no electricity problem e be very poor light ni de hu say street bulbs ni be mienu miense bi bo ho nanso ebo 6 ekwa wo mutumi enidwa oho metiase ebo 6 ekwa no a ye nto ade ntiase wom ye local market no 2 wo mo security wo bambo ho sam enye 3 esansa ye nika parking space anasa stations ahodo a ebi obi betumi akaso me free engineers ya na meba be ditwa e wo park grant esase ye nika stations wo honti no domino emma and 3 and 4 ofri hono a ase hono a eho ana new market ya ye ka na asem no ewo eho no soro eso pa a obenya biribia bi na wato eno ti die na bebo obi tirim se wo yi new market efri hono 190 asamba new Takoradi road isu se wo ba be ditwa de chato okura me de bawie ene se propaganda endis for ye say adet ye wro kobi ade emma ekwakoku high tension ase me ba to mfa eya some cataways bi atoto so park grant one more me 7 park grant no high tension ase but where Jubilee Park no Jubilee Park still park grant to me 7 park grant mo fa no toto so high tension ase pa na de ma me ko goguo wo mu wiye no ana mu twantro e de kye ma me no say high tension no power bi anim ntomo kwatena ho mutie niye because yewra DC our ya acting coordinating director but yaro anya we ya park grant high tension video bi intimate 7 park grant chefo denim ana wo ma twantro e de to ma me no trim say high tension no krampo no eja bi anim eno ti monko but ebra mo opposition no wo mo catch traders ni se wo monko because high tension no ebetumi atia gu omutiri so ekuo mo the radiation no e wo sunsanso e wo mo so because high tension bia no e produce radiation a wo sunsanso e wo mo health and the dem be kogu high tension ase me say ye mayor ye regional minister mpenifo mu da metro ya no se sabe o yire no o ma me no o ma obi adija e wo high tension ase a ko ba advice no say hey don't go there but sabe o mo mfa ye ho ye na ese pe bia to ade and o mu yi na o de kogu high tension ase whether you like it or yes high tension ase na o mo se mo konkwatena mo de me tie emma no so mo di dwa e wo park grant high tension no ase yaro ma me videos ni bi why na yembo to mu nie ana wo de cataways ni bi so de atoto so me pese wo mu hunu high tension kro na America no eno ni hia me pa mo me ntie wo mo mra
o si embe shejo wa enu tu na ya ba
wana se okay ti da ba na mo ba
ya ba ha tu
Okay. Market e kose.
Yehu so kura yesika nyina yesa. Yehu so.
Ah, na mo free na mo ba be sheja wa.
Market.
Ai fasa.
Market.
Oh, okay. Ade tie se mo free mbra. Ade tie se mo free na mo mbra.
Oman jeje me anti ase. Da ko no mbaka che se yin yin firi. Omo ba Friday. Ono me Saturday mama obi am sheja wa. Na de yeni ma tem promise.
Na ha se trate sen.
Ah, yesika nyina asa wa ha ne. Ade omonto, ade tin so ibe de kwala be di.
Ade omonto se bi no nim sama ba na se de.
Obi anim se wa ha. Ya baba betra de se ne ya pa akoko.
Na me ba me ho high tension kase bi power.
Papa.
Ade enye threat you.
Eno kura na masuro no mu. Ye nim na ebe. Yenso ye ni tumi bia.
That's it.
No more market sell pavement.
Okay. Nti ase mo mra me de wa.
Ese ye
Mo ba no ma muti sen.
Me ba no for 2 weeks na me nim sell na de ba. Me tun ba tina ade na me me ye fruit na ade ya won coffee. Dropping in and out. Ye ba tina ade da ma come. Niska nyina last. Sisi ma wo me de dey. Me niska kwa me de twanya.
Okay. Enkomo wei ye bedom wesuko. Dr. Frederick Boyen eba ye bedom wesuko pa. Mebra na so pa wosema no sia kra na media ka ho. Mene doc Andy Enkomo, the public relations officer for Judgment Dental Clinic. Yera Albert. Mene no ofia no edi nkomo. Ne kasaka efa cavities ho. Ye wie tene ye to cavities no so. No, good evening.
Good evening.
Oh yeah.
Nyankopon domania na so e.
Am ya de mesmo ye pa.
E de Nyankopon ase.
Amemofun bi na ekoso aye kan ase be be ne dan. E kakranka.
Ai be oman no ho nchichiri ye ntia.
Very well, very well. Judgment e hoboko.
Oh Nyankopon dom Judgment Dental Clinic ya so ye branches bibia eko kama sanse we course e ba ne adanse amanfo edia. E chesa mpa omanfo eti oral education no ase.
Okay.
Eboa omopa ndi bibia boko pa.
All right. Enra yanko echi kakra na yenhwe bebia ende ye no. Because teacher ni bia de o kira de se wo sai bu nkompo hwe echi kakra. Eyi ni yehwe cavities.
Sure.
Ye kasa fa tokura da obisim.
Yes.
Ene ye kasa kaka. Eduru bebia na me kasa ebinumo eye advertisement on toothpaste ahodo bi se profluoride and micro the ingredient bi wo mu a eboa esi tiny holes bi ne ade ase. Nti obi yare ne se ne ha ne pa. Okoti toothpaste ashem say yes profluoride e wo mu. Nti odi si ano kwan. Such a person advice be not be man.
All right, the kind of on say you can say cavity fighter and I say anti-cavity say you can fluoride a active ingredient a what toothpaste be emu. Na cavity no bibi aniwa ubetumi aye as home remedy or take bibi aniwa ubetumi aye se tokro beda usima ye ni bibi a ubetumi aye ama ntokro netua.
Okay.
Agise okohu dentist.
Very well.
Sanse time ntokro no maaye no ana yesi juice toothpaste a containing fluoride.
Okay.
Na se oral bacteria no mpo streptococcus mutant no se o release lactic acid no kra wo sene so a ama said ye be ya acid ne benya nsunsuanso netimi abone wo sene mu ntokro no fluoride ninti ebe paper acid na yeden every wo sene so na mom se ebone enamel which is the hardest human body part no tokro no nya bedam wi a the only thing I betumi aye ene se be feeling.
Okay.
E di amount enti se yan failure enye se wo betena ho se o yusu toothpaste na o de amantokro no atuatua da bi how no de enya ba wi.
Okay. Tell na so be hu dentist no.
Sa se cavities na enya ba wi.
All right.
Yes, say use toothpaste no na prevent cavities no. And when use toothpaste no and cavity no aba.
Okay.
Iti cavity nya ba wi dia enye toothpaste na sem because eye pro.
Okay.
Eye before
profluoride.
Exactly.
Okay.
Say any kwan say cavities no anantokro no ebede da osimo ansa.
Okay.
Exactly. To prevent it by using fluoride based toothpaste be ya ebetumi aboama bacteria no acid no entimi enwurasim but enya penetrated there the only remedy and say you be feeling at the amount.
Okay, it is here your Judgment Dental Clinic.
Okay.
Na obi beso hunu enhyehyeye it is saying say be a miurawa a diana membra when it comes to say menum and the cavities won't come here ye ya and she said ben a minya now to so ben a minya say meba Judgment Dental Clinic.
All right, Judgment Dental Clinic the may jume di no e dan so ba ko pan say ye a payment plan
very well
ye ma wa kwanya san say ye ka say ye code mandate ne ye say enipa ho edo said the beya nipa no be fa ne se no be fa ne ntoma pa e de fra enti brane ye found two payment plans so akwanya wo ho say obetumi etua no enkakra sa akwanya no e wo ho e de ma wo wabra waba Judgment Dental Clinic enti se wo fie e na wo hwe me otikam oti taxi mu afi na wo kofie baby bia wo bia no Judgment Dental Clinic say bomodia ne bra na yenye ose no ho adwuma emfama ho na eno so etumi aboa nto ba obeba be hu doctor ne ya examine ose no ahwe wonum den na ekoso ewo wonum ho na ye hu wie a na fe ye hu procedure kra esese ye de ema ose no sa
okay ye ne komanura ya kasa ye duru level bia e wo se to aso education na bia na fe locations no ne ade telephone number say betumi ade locate mo
sure
menti o
all right inti Judgment Dental Clinic said na make no your branches na ya to apeti strategically Ghana ha afana no bebre inti Takoradi de say o western region ne important mo Takwa Bogo so Pristia o de for woni kire Takoradi udu Takoradi a ye wo banchance
okay
Tadisco down
very well
na in case woni ya ntoto a bomodin na frey was 055 913 95 82 055 913 95 82 and 0549 906 588 0549 906 588 na yentumi emboa enye Takoradi nko na ewo
okay
your branches no bi ewa Accra bi ameka se obi tika mu tie program ne nkomo ne de nani kire Accra no your branches 2 ene ho your Nungwa main lorry station ho ene your Domekwa Benya atomic down roundabout no so ena oko Techiman Judgment Dental Clinic your Magazine Road
okay
AY Ahmed ehwana Judgment Dental Clinic your Koforidia no ye ne Central Police Station no ena ebo ho na oko Aflawo ye ne Eco Bank ena wo the same building main road now they call border na no ho ena ye ne Eco Bank wo the same building mo tamale ye wo Tushigu ye ne Central Post Office no ena ehwe no mti baby bia eben wo no obetumi akọ so what start procedure bi e wo Takoradi ana Kumasi na se okọ Techimana ukwa ye betua procedure no so e de amount kama
wow
oh yes
oh ma digitalize mo niam o okay fefem we edian and aside nkoma ye die Judgment Dental Clinic musan eyo makachi
all right Judgment Dental Clinic say let me kind no bibia efa esihu bia no ye na ye kasa even felena say entokro abede da obisim na cavities no na ye feeling edema no oba eno Judgment Dental Clinic ye cosmetic dentistry say eseno aye kokko esena ye brown oba eno so ye betumi aye no fita e the amount na wo se no so afane ntoma pa e de fra ye tooth replacement say esena etu as a result of ebia okoye body contact sport to be tooth trauma ebia prior accident be the see na ma wo se no etuye ana bia genetic factor ana fan se bia emoa na didi wo se na se afa ye se na be mobile se na etu oba Judgment Dental Clinic ye o dencha no ewo ho ye ka dencha no eno na ye removable one no se eno no wo se no utumi esa yi wade na o de atoni proto box meti se o microwave ketua kama eno ema emoa bia infection bia enko ho afa susu obi obu a bedroom be ohwehwe ne dencha na wo hu bi kwa no so konipam nti weni wo ho se ebe preserve na be bo eho ban se ba ya ema ne enyira ye wo plus no so ewo ho eno so eye removable one no ene ye wo porcelain fused metal ye friend PFM bridge and say acrylic fixed bridge no bridge no ye can bridge is because e fan say obi ne se bako ena etu na permanent one no o se ye be support ewo esena enu no entu ye no enchen no enti bako na etu but ye 3 unit denture ena 3 unit permanent one no PFM ene de ama no nti because of say 1 2 3 no aha na say a bridge because your bridge gap no and your friend no acrylic fixed bridge because acrylic na ye sane ama no ni nyina wo ba judgment dental clinic ye shama wa 30 years 40 years na ehye ho enyi biem eno na a permanent one ni nyina wo ba judgment dental clinic ye de ema na ye ene kakra pese inka ne amofo so eka ho asem no cervical abrasion cervical abrasion no ye failing no nyina bia na we no ekwan a efa so de ba no ye ka se abrasion ne kire se obi ho no ma o ho abonsa na ne se no na astarte na ewewe na astarte na ehunu ase ese no ehi ene se abrasion na mum o cervic no baby a wo gam no ene ututu ne ehia no ese no line no ase no ne kon no ene ye fe ne cervic nti ye ka so obi anya cervical abrasion na se ne se no e kon ho no e ho no start etwitwa e ho no start etwa komu because of toothbrush ano odin it is the major cause of cervical abrasion nti obi come marketer or say op toothbrush ano odin they be discouraging ko for say men fa toothbrush ano odin and brush osen how yes how brain pa nim na yen nimuntia enti da mo na wo de toothbrush ano odin e twiuse no wo say wo sina se ha sei no na astarte na etwitwa na etwa kom na bo say over shape bi ababeda ho na mostly ya na taiwo efi okanite e de ba premolars no ye kan premolars na okanite ese no on say ya grouping into 4 chambers de ewo animu no apani lower no ye fe no incisors ana de eyi 11 te se osebofo no eno ne ye okanite enti o kwa udodom ho no ho no ye fe no premolars no ansa na dodom se no eye molars no na eno no cervical abrasion ne type power if you okanite ne de ba premolars ne sa area ho pa no na sa problem no start pa etubo se ase no atwitwa na ese no wo ho a na asede enya ebebu no enti enam se ayesede enya ebebu no nti no onipa kro no odidi a emu kra na odi a no wato ne bo ase na se wo hwe se de osi di na tumse nya homeka o yesa no boko bi sankrofo na taye penama mame de emre because odi agro obebu ne se no ase ni nyina atwitwa na ebasa na se no me kire mu se ese no 3 layers outer covering fita no enamel dentin no na the next layer nanti brush na twitwa kodru dentin ne mu enti ama teeth sensitivity se ne se efemfem no ama ne se no ontimi stande ese no efemfem no na ese no efemfem no sa no a enam sa nti on pese obe brush mpo because what the toothbrush brush na se bristles ne ko kape ontimi it is any pano tembia no enumuka halitosis ewo obi a wo cervical abrasion so ana fleso so no aduane a enyinu no ontumi ndi bi ice to water onya obenum bi pa but nkofo no me na kono odi kanese a wontumi ana fleso so no obi ho no ma pineapple ne oranges mo ne ade abrobe no mo ne anka no acid na ewom ni nti no odi kana no na akọ expose eno edinaba nti tambia no otonro sa na eno so asa de infection esa e de beto ni nipadua no so enti cervical abrasion ya de a u choose with hard brush eno emwa eno obi oso a e no over brushing just say ono de o brush ya bia be 5 minutes 10 minutes na oda so etwinese obi kra to me call first round no wasa call second round na dwen ne say eno na be ma ne se no aye fita na bibia de bia ka se ese no se aye white is okay
very well
se enye white na se aye off white it's okay enye chinchina se o se white
my wife nkomo we se o tie ne pa eh e bo no brush o to me the brush kwa run minim no as a person of it's my force I don't ready no as why experience say obi aye bi mu ehunu da
oh ye hu say
person the brush she ne minim as o yi ne won minim ni ne
enti eba ne sana on say over brushing or brushing too much
yes
enti obo akra obo say e bedroom baby no enamel ni hia na as a lines bi aba be da esene so
very well
nti ama onya teeth sensitive
komo ese to aso da me dem ko gyan wa koto be atire so ame mbo minute ne de ma wodo manum me de Enchill dental clinic ye sa we need go be fene sempo ensuo na na ye di huru enum mouthwash no se mo ma me paste
yes
paste na Enchill for na mo paste amaye
yes
eno ne kama pa wodo twitwiru so won se wonum ada ho
exactly
obi bia so fru enum bia na me de mouthwash ni so gu manum na me kaka kra no puogu me ne mu yi super ofie doso so ntiensa da
yes
0559 139 582 and 0549 906588. Doc, for Takoradi location man here so.
All right, anti Enchill dental clinic ochina anopa 8 o'clock na ya start program no.
Very well.
Anti bomodiana efrey was 055 913 95 and 0549 906 588 na mamefa we entwemu.
All right.
Yankopon ya adoma Sunday we Enchill dental clinic Takoradi branch ye free screening.
Wow.
Ewo Methodist church ewo Lagos Town
Methodist church.
Oh yes, Mount Olivet.
Yeah.
The whole na Enchill dental clinic Sunday we anopa 9 o'clock na ya start free screening ti bra na yen screening wonum no for free.
Okay.
Yen juice ka bia. Na mom say oba na underline condition bi na pese bia ye be ma o discount. Your number is 0548 01 89 60 0548 01 89 60. Bomodi ane fa ho hye dwumadio mentansi.
That's dog me fa unsi ana e bada se pa o say da ben Sunday ye kwesi ade wo yai obi ambra no ma hwe no num problem bi mo mu a ne aka kyerɛw ɛho na montuo no so yɛ se etua na etunu wo Enchill ho na ne de amount we case close abansa wo hwe no de free free nice one e bada se fancy a ya me adema da for be se to aso me da se pay Mamenda Doc Abetase ono PRO Emma Enchill Dental Clinic. Yedane enwa bana mene Dr. Frederick Bwine ababedin komo. Good evening.
Akasa Enchill na show in there. Online show. Me ya bisa go online channel or you have a time. No what's your my 2 weeks. Me yes there 2 weeks since you have been playing. You know what's there? Our media for when you are witness to a summer wa bandano. Until I was working that then wabayano until I say I want the 2 weeks time. You don't wash it. You wash it. You put it on some job about some market to walk off for Cola. Yenya, you bear for Yama, a Juba Dubaco. Since you do the center of the town, or one will be a Duba. I have new market here where but to my better the word one Takoradi. And you have been your castle on bottle for being your master or Duba. I hear it. I see you best one year solar. If they get your Buffalo Bay, a tiny they get a book.
All right, some 52 minutes past the hour 4, Western Diamond TV on your multi-TV decoder and Untumi Radio 101.3. Dr. Frederick Bwine and Brandy Janepa is on Koma Yidi in Tibat. Ni name no say to me di Amagana Hong Koma Rock. Good evening.
Okyeremaba, senior prophet. Good evening.
I don't know from prophet.
Sir,
Professor
I don't know Professor into
nice one.
Murray the Bem Wabima.
Oh, na sa asofo bebre na Professor Mbem but ye be ka kyerɛw. Se ye betumi ehunu am akyerɛw se na me hunu. Ba se bebem de your hardness. Se bebem de your hardness.
Oh, okay.
But my Professor Chane die. I mean Germany aba na se wa mani ampo. Me tia no. Very well. Conspiracy boko.
Oh, nyame adom. Bibia boko pa Okyeremaba. Before I start my friendship, Mfama TV programming, I think that one of the benefits you have had in the Takoradi Enama, since your people will see us come to us, and it'll be what Obama can share, it'll be more direction, and you know, and the Sister Croton hardware machines, Gab Mary, maybe also in the Olisha Hempa, Temaba. Minchia no so emfama no na minchia NPP for what you share area bre baby biara wo bia constituency say the no boko pa
okay
because the bia make there this metro one of the mistakes you have ever done was to vote for NDC And I think that in the topic here discussion, it will clearly show why I am mistake.
Okay.
Ever voting for NDC. And you know, come 2028. This metro, when it comes to Kwesimintim, second D. Escado Keten, Agona Quanta, they will come back to the mother party.
Nice one. But I'll say now straight to young Comobo, Yabrenco. And any young intia, but before that, and may mean him say, good form of 20 new market. A year and if you hotel was sad no, a pickety, and we a demonstration were at the core RCC. And Momkusha regional minister, and you're a fedu, and you're a fedu in a Kasai. I think some about audio no I have to me sign and see be but your queen me mess up on witty. You're a fair do as your mobile say week way and couldn't we no my be at the tia a year woman try there were a jip one because reason tia woman more a year new market about one and say a jip for no edge one more edger into a sum to me be found. And I pay your higher money to an TSS soldier for some my channel one could go of it would do appear more quite. Among room conquer to my dear. A man so on so etem say, baby, I saw a muncono. A year par grant, hono. High tension no musro. Radiation a produce no, omunya who be away from Waba. 2. Say, obey nim a quatugu from the Siaswa at the Assembaba. 3. Electricity issues near the answer or form. And on which them say, a honor dear, I also sa. So I'm cast I jim funny now to go. I want omun so and to me the encore. Near dear, and so I found another come at the Aba. But a brand not any so position. Nobody a campaign high tension. No, you're a copy at the edge from Bano Eko Guasi. Into a tom who trim say, a no go area. Number mamma say, STM for catching almost say, high tension is one, power be him, and into a mountain was an omonton, my dear, and commanding him a meteor.
Okyeremaba.
Yeah.
You see, let me take it from this direction.
Want to be 101.3.
A 1 day, a wada woko.
Okay.
Okyeremaba say me were new market. What sister were new marketer. Those people at the new market are suffering.
Okay.
Chamba they are suffering no. She equal store so good new market or one way countless.
Okay.
And this your store owners ni bompa wo pen ko fun mo abaje store. Na bosum so we twa rent and po keke. Onye de odema rent mpo enyamfa so opo bi ma ochede omba store na se bosom so 100 cedis so say ahen won tua keke because a boy store na won tade miss one time by 1 month ago enyumbre misem koto kokonte powder maame no o se cap ye 4 cedis na 3 no de mam 10 cedis also the hold your na dia water.
Oh,
that is what is happening at the market. New market one. Them no look or do. Stores who go through one, they have closed it. Inside the stores, they have closed it. To me, they shouldn't allow them to be here. Market no dey one common marketplace.
Okay.
Because I want to make at the time I was started pa. Ne we throw for what run if you kuma kwesimintim wo run. But because that place was not being patronized in Intina Wofio.
Okay.
Intino, they have to go. But Tama now Yane RM regional minister Honorable Kobioche Dakumisa only make arrangement and effort the one you mboko pa grant and about make it okay the unary ni ho. Okay, see unary ho. Wakada roundabout no e one dust near too much. Near before Christmas ni mu. So oblock kwani nyina no ya roundabout nice.
True.
Oye dust ni nyina fi still na yenya NDC communicators radio upon radio there one mama me phone won ko. So what we are seeing right now it was something that should have happened last year when NPP were in power. Yenya Yeni regional minister and hard-working member of parliament. But NDC for their campaign. And in there and when the time NDC be into power and when the agitation has increased. Mr. Minimum will call Yane a man flying fear. What call countless times? What I call to Yane Papa or him there, they should make an effort so that they will be relocated to that place. So that will be a part of Takoradi. We know that we are going to this place. Nancy wo to market circle for vegetable free. And so we call round about wo. Nti aboko na when they been more set up on a tent and places. What are they doing at the Jubilee grounds? They have to go. But because NDC BBI politics in this country, and that has come to hang on their neck. And you know, say, and to Basin over father 1 week, you know, one fancy one in your man, one phone call. And they should make sure that if there's any provision that has to be made, they should make that provision so that the traders will go. So it's not a bad thing. But I bring this what they campaign against NPP, no. One fashion a wonyan. What else? But I find politics against NDC. We all want the betterment of Second Takoradi. Oh yeah, I hear na. So if they have to go out, to me I support that. Let them go.
Yes, and also some nana me can initially say omo nkone dey fine. But say anyo mo pension mo rekotena ho. Aban ye anase mega say amembuo mu ana yeso covid abenti no omo nko. And dey mode akuntoye mu na de ko ho. Ani nti omo mo fa akuntoye mu nso emfiri ho. It could be say omo so ma ye stubborn kakra say yetu omo entu. But omo so a reason say na wo ken ho no. Omo say ho swa enye spacious. Nti omo mo na kaso mu tu akọ ho a ebe dem pa e de ama wo mu. And two, the issue of high tension no so no e ya de a threat to them because interview am wo ha ma me fon eno ana na wo mo eka. Etumi nye be mfa ho ana.
Okyeremaba.
Yey.
You see what our mothers are saying, our Jubilee grounds, and when they are saying something that will favor them. But market na inside Okyeremaba, ekwane the whole papa.
New market
one. Messi stores are way close to one. Na pata other empty or new market one. It can take most of these women. So anya de bi ande maybe order one print wobokwa occupy and can make it take your cameraman to the new market. Kwano kwahwe stores order wa one bar.
Na stores da wa de ntie bi no so ton ade o e ka kwan nim. We be say we say question no.
Na say wo inside da won to.
Na bi o na unko inside one ko inside o the same enclave now. Nti ade na bi mo inside. Not the same place na bi no so ton ade outside. What is the problem?
It's the same thing na market circles wo go he. Because the patronage is high. Nti sisi ana wo yi won fi won wa akọ e won. So if you can imagine the way ya ho nyina so won ko. I wonder what's a kwano wo ho nyina so won yi won.
Document yes you answer I'm trying to do a but sir what's the market no stores ni bebre we inside the mo occupy a mo pen krofo kwa so meje no mo tua rent no ba so bi sunya bi ope enti wo to ade a woni baby tinti wo teka kwa ho a wo to ade o market the same market na ano and wo to ade yes market no shirts wo inside a I don't know no tell about what one don't
I am before your mentality. Not only in Takoradi. Eboko Accra, me did from Kaswa ko to Infa Obia Padot kwa wontonade. Eko Kumasi KJT on your de congestion your way ya. And they have places obotonade pa but pada wo ba kwa. When they applied them de congestion exercise, won fiwa. When you apply market circle won fiwa. So it's not there you allow the traders to do what they desire.
Okay.
It has to be a common ground, sir. And when that the benefit will come to all of us. So when I want to Jubilee hey wakwa. Miss when you want to call. I want to water kwa. So when you wanna they'll go inside the market. Because I'm home mostly.
Okay.
There are so many space Jubilee grounds war. So many now so on your COVID obeya. COVID no beya. And some can when you Jubilee grounds. So I COVID into or more had away. Tam wo you will bubu market second. Well you would when you alcohol. So the mind was that place can contain all of them. Because Jubilee grounds COVID ninta one alcohol. On no madam problem ni nyina be.
Ye di nkomo. Wa ntia temasiasa. Okay. Jubilee for no omunya nkoye. But akwese nkomo de we ekono. Ene nia MC no ene regional minister because woman and crop pick to womo and omo respond to womo ya de na akwa say womo so asem no amfimfin and ye di asem no sese a okay ye pese Jubilee for no ekọ ho a medi nke bi sasa identity bi no tete kwan na am say oyima no but identity na ye starting say mo amote kwan na no wo new market woni na no okay ye de mo kọ insa na yam apata because apata guo na kwan no ho nda ho ne hu sampa ye say de obi no to ade wo kwan ho enti ye starting free wo na ɛho enda ho ansa wenum so yehunu space ebeka ho ne de omo akọ na ase de gidigidi asojafo ekoyi omo de afiri wode omo akọ abra ekwan de mu anka ebimu ente abonte eto ade just salamenti ase na kwakwa emi o.
I understand where you are coming from. Okyeremaba. Sure, there are so many people here who are stores no market.
123.
Me call say moboa.
Are you expecting over catch or enokwara? Said you are expecting that over catch or enokwara there was store.
Okay.
They wouldn't tell you. Me say, share from Baptist Church one.
Yes.
A market in
yes.
I won't put bread bunda pateni bompo ye empty. Ibu bunda de kisikiti bin order because the owners have abandoned a patano wako Jubilee grounds. Ye ni mukofwa we fi new market ya they have all gone to Jubilee grounds. It's in a bit more of Jubilee grounds. Onye they are coming there when your baby no. There are stores over there. Into no America no tida when water kwa huni nyina no send the was starter gradually no menim dey be onto ochena Saturday onto Sunday no from Monday no they can also apply that water kwa huni you will not see there and you see that gradually they will go shedamade one if it is not done by hard resolution it will be difficult
but the end sounds so you will not be fair to them sana me hu no so je ni o dey no course won ko hunu na na nkan de no sabe Fedu na kan yo sa akomabo sika yeyi ne enso ema ne so so I'm not saying say ntikobo krono na fa be so we akomabo so but at least yetumi kama ne yeye ye fa we se means we kama ne yeye
Okyeremaba the main agitation or started or local ahoy one relocation onyendo you can attest to the fact that this year the women at the Jubilee new market why agitation metie no wait one and pa the one call and as agitation away no e bi na what we call RCC enti adwin the time wo ba ama for hana no keka ho time wo ye radio nyina sometimes me say aboko market no wa aboko jam and them wo won ticket
ever
sign a ticket won to new market
saying
one tardy so they don't pay so in the new market they have not make effort in the why me mostly I'm over there mama phone why wa bogo jan woli ye de why demonstration obogu car kwem ho nyina there they want these people to come
okay
and no it's long overdue gradually no let them go
and come back so am kwate wo ho ne say even new market for no more present to mumfiri wo no e ho aso no mo so betu nnuama e ho no be wholesale of nnuama no e de kokoton e wo ho ndi sanka mo be wholesale na mo de kona se yanto a se ka mo nsa ma beto biem which means business no koso nti am ba ye wholesale nti sabe ade a opese etu ni firi wo no ne ho so na wo be wholesale so what is that
yes maybe you can talk in isolation but me say I wish anka before last week anka would have moved your team to a ho anka sometimes anka bia we are no program ni for anka we are 12 no nanka was set up e wo ho to listen to the concerns over there not only those at the Jubilee grounds so anka if you also listen to the concerns e we new market anka you would have reconciled the two and see that these people are suffering more than these people
okay
Okyeremaba they won't call
okay
one call ahin nyina sisi enim de pe tomatoes ato a ye loko new market
okay
ye nim de panwo ato ahin ye boko new market no obi nim do ma anwo to na so boto wa ha why would you go to new market
mate yenti omo kakrambra why
anape among be for no na my sister kuwa or friend there yembre na some weswa na some kakata what the police for book gates down there one pini mobiala when roaming be inside say aba say me was new market for say won chia na sabi ye pede ye be say the say ye Ghana for one kan chire ye nyina ye Ghana for ye go get echi na one wo chia there yembra what the na aba ha sha what was I on chia say be was ye nko ye nkatine sabi oye bia ni partner oye ye high tension ka so suwa the Pankatina. Sabia was the Pankatina. Oh, yeah. He said, me stand there. One Suguano, one for my Nala, young Conku, when I saw him from Black. Fashion, one of us said, one of our partnership, and Nipo Hadia, a war young cohort. Now, while I bought them, look at them of Monkakama, what's the point from Mankatina? High tension, I see. Sabi, and one year being partner, what I did. It's a someone, 1 year one for me, and Nala, young Katsina, Nayatla, Yotogo, Nayafi Benny, Yana Ghana.
Oye Honorable Regional Minister, Second Takoradi Metropolitan Assembly. Yesterday, when something hinara no, yeyim. Enyandanye eda ozikana wada assembly botunane. Meka de wafa mayor pe wobe ma menwan kese. Na enwu de edwumaji no ma osi no. Owode yedi bibia yedu to akwanim wo be no me hye won bode akwani bia do the Jubilee market no wanye de wodre ye market na yimpefe de aholo wo Jubilee market no wo mu wo shop new market jinu wache but wo ye yan maame no ye nuanom wo yan wo fasefo wo ye yan ye no ye yimede so boy, yeah, you may die. So, when you make what that if you are gay, Osan there, chop man, you know,
okay, ever come on the Falcon Corner. Doc, final comment on this now. You're going.
You see,
to be 101.3.
I ain't support. Now, when you know, we'll move on call new market to Hono. Because Mesa Lawyer Fedu Keno, eho, 1 year for market. And them did the Jamasisi no say next year, if you are to celebrate our Independence Day celebration now, if you are to celebrate one, what will you do? You're in your place and put to celebrate it. Ghana, since Takoradi, if you are to host any event, you're in your place to host it. And you know, I support that let them go. So that they'll feel comfortable at the new market. We should support our mothers to feel comfortable.
Okay, may I say, but our message is in 0248071174. 0248071174. O text message, WhatsApp messages. Me we say do na aba e be dey free na e dey amam we say hi Radio PRO, the nation destroys confusion party. Is totally confused, so there has no need for the good people of Ghana should worry to pray with the John Mahama and the NDC. But in America, why we cannot pray with the devil party. My name is John from Laura. My greetings to Chama Udu and Honorable Ambrose Derry, former Interior Minister. Thank you so much, bro. Saint Okushamun Sudieni was say good evening, Radio PRO. The honeymoon of President Mahama-led NDC government has been full of taxes and high electricity tariffs. I wonder how things would unfold in the years to come. Let's fasten our seat belt because it is clear that President Mahama didn't come to joke at all. He is in to punish Ghanaians. Best regards to Honorable Jogate Amansabu Afo Chairman Otis Kobna, the next Escado 10 constituency chairman, and the Mr. Colin Sa, the next is Escado 10 constituency secretary. But as the message is in Bebrino na Yakuidimono, Yabeti be the floor, and also the suspended Chief Justice Gertrude Araba Esaba Sakitokonu, where yes, I'm for Shimu Ebeni.
Anyone who has been to the Circuit Court or the High Court and made subject to the rules CI 47 will know that those rules never conceived that a hearing can be conducted without the claims, the defenses, and the issues being carefully laid out before the parties and accepted by all of them before a hearing starts. Ladies and gentlemen, it is this total absence of compliance with all known rules of fair hearing that has caused my lawyers to file applications for judicial review in the High Court to declare all the proceedings void. Because the clear danger is that through this flagrant violation of CI 47 and the darkness of the current proceedings being held in camera behind the walls of Edu Lodge, my lawyers and I can come to the end of the proceeding. The evidence will show that every one of those allegations in the petitions that were given to me on 27th March is unfounded and untrue. And yet, the committee can dig up some allegation from whatever documents they claim to be having from the president, which they have not shown to me, and purport to enter a recommendation for my removal on that basis. Allow me to say that this is totally unknown in the rule of law in this country. If it was lawful, I would have no reason to alert the nation of the dangers they represent. It is the violations of law that have forced me to bring these matters out in the light of day. The final and fourth reason for this statement is that I have heard on several occasions from loved ones, persons who care, persons who may not know me beyond my public duty, and many who think that since these proceedings seem to be carefully staged to result in my removal as Chief Justice, it would be best if I just retired or resigned rather than subject myself to an ill-motivated process. I have also received threats and veiled threats to the effect that if I fail to resign or retire voluntarily, I will be made to suffer some harm or the other. The Edu Lodge facility that the hearings are being conducted in featured very prominently in the planning of the murder of judges on June 30th, 1981. And this can be read about in the special investigative report on that terrible event in our nation's history. It will be recalled that there was a Major Samakwa, a military officer who was killed with the 3 High Court justices, who was the director of human resource of GIHOC. He was my uncle and my guardian when I entered the University of Ghana in September 1980. I was also living with him at the time he was abducted and murdered. Was Edu Lodge chosen for my inquiry to make me feel insecure? I think so, and I continue to hold the view that there's no reason why a judicial hearing is being conducted behind the high walls of Edu Lodge. How has it suddenly become unconstitutional or wrong conduct or incompetence for the Chief Justice to recommend to the President to consider for nomination judges who, in her view, satisfy the constitutional standard of high moral integrity? Yet, despite all the evidence provided, there is a hearing being conducted at Edu Lodge. I have taken this walk through Mr. Ofori's petition to show that the allegations have no bearing whatsoever on any sensitive national issues or public safety or order, or my inability to perform my functions as Chief Justice. They also do not have any basis in law or truth. They are just an attempt to gather a lot of complaints together, regardless of whether they are true or not, whether they are justified or not, just to have an excuse for the conduct of this inquiry that breaks all the rules of fair hearing.
Okay. In fact, enra komona doso na ebubuni na emu so ofie ha. Ebebo na de ama wo ebra no e contest etumi etafro ho kakra. Doc, enra pressure course enu nie Chief Justice eni e Ghana Fred Nkuma church ensemu bebrebe. Na de oka em hu ni say o receive threats bebrebe say it will be better for you to resign than say obeye na we face harm. Just say bi no threaten pa 2 Edu Lodge ni so oboso say 1981 ono an wo fa ene ne guardian ekunu ya asoja bi so no waka ho ne ade ekuomo ewo Edu Lodge nkomo ye mu ene other ones so politically motivated ye de amanyo sem de for ne ye pese yi ni free wo no do fellas e be ya no se bibia se nim ebele no du so bebo fellas so voice na yiti mama ntie o Chief Justice ye ni free wo
Isaac Akon ntanko for polling station secretary also sorry hwe na we abre
very well.
You see, ended that my communication director, my boss, or the presser now, my many year, or the bottle, a group for us to also read. Inti, landed and I didn't want to open it. Intende, mensa can't topic in a mukoboi. Now it is a long. Until we are bringing an audio, but I was still reading it. Okyeremaba, it's not only about the audio. But I wish that every Ghanaian, every discerning Ghanaian will have that document. Press statement in the Mamian. At least have the hard copy and go through it. Sometimes listen in 10 nintino ebe we be free. But if every Ghanaian in there, I gave it to one NDC gentleman that let us not do politics with emotion. Let us move with fact. Now you share as some now all produces yano. In fact, the treatment NDC government led by John Dramani Mahama or the Mamameno, it is so terrible. It is so terrible. And when I read the press statement, I divided it into 3. 1, the violations are Mameno all of him. the violations are mameno olifim. And it is so damning that a woman of this age need take her through this violation. The framers of the constitution, Okyeremaba, what's in what dream before framing this constitution?
Very well.
That for some freedom or influence, into the three arms of government, or more them influence, that control, that they will be able to do whatever they want that will make this country progress.
Okay.
Into what they are independent of each other. So one cannot interfere with the other one,
okay,
because they are independent. And when we come to the judiciary, how was it say the NDC government only use Article 146 to terrorize the woman? Since no what them ya mameno, and it is no good. You see, mameno, no one extra first line now. Or say what she's going through at the hands of NDC. If she would not fight, or if she doesn't fight, Okyeremaba, it will not be only her alone, but the justices of the High Court will be use the cheap allegation to sack the justices of the Supreme Court or the High Court. Abra, the Constitution does not allow there. We should sack them, dismiss them, simply because of these allegations. Also, one and kanipano, if he cannot function again in that office, the Abia or year. Only nebetim ye there, justices of our High Court, and nebetim ye one. But on not this allegation. So the woman feels that if she doesn't fight, and if he runs away, Okyeremaba, it will go on to the justice of the High Court, the Court of Appeal, the Supreme Court. We bet him with the dinker for so. Every Okyeremaba people baba power, and we feel that yaba power intino. Say yempe Supreme Court Justice Binasama, the Court of Appeal. Say yempo binasama or the High Court yempo binasama because MPP have power intino. And what they get him here for some biado. Simply because Abia doesn't share the ideology of MPP. We should not do that. So the woman is feeling that if he doesn't fight, Okyeremaba, it doesn't matter what government comes to power. They can use the mere allegation just to sack or abuse somebody. Also, the commissioner and the deputy commissioners of the Human Rights and Administrative Justice, Okyeremaba strategy from paying for no crown. So my many Jan and now if he doesn't fight, Okyeremaba betim with the D.
Charge for
so. Also, the Auditor General, the chairman, the vice chairman, members of the Public Service Commission, the commissioner and deputy commissioners of the Electoral Commission, the commissioners and deputy commissioners of National Commission on Civic Education. So my man also if he doesn't fight, Okyeremaba would be the demunko for Ninyina. So ono, she will fight to the last battle. Because according to her, onim da samono, the beam.
Yeah.
And can you imagine that the beam? And simply because a government has come to power, so you should run away. Simply because the government thinks that on power some. Now, or the year campaign, the obey you with DNT.
Yeah.
Obey na with the way you with because of a campaign promise. No campaign promise no. Make the galam safe no, you fight them. What has happened? The double track for within 90 days. What has happened? Now, my men question on a day in order to fulfill a campaign promise. We shouldn't allow that. Eshoma or can ne violation be one, and it is so this or yaro. Mameno or say one say or local setting Okyeremaba, the kind of settings what the setting as if them weko wiade. Our Chief Justice,
wow.
Also the kind of searchings I'm reading show. Also a thorough search on my body and my handbag in violation of protocol and courtesies extended to the Chief Justice in honor of the country, domestically and internationally.
Wow.
Now Chief Justice yani Chief Justice. So Timu to Kwanu Puf se Ghana ha. No airport mpa one search and put them. Because of Chief Justice, he occupy a certain office. But because of this allegation, into my ministry, Mr. Wosonu na Wosonu Wodosonu, as if they were Kobiade. When did Ghana, our Chief Justice, you treating a common criminal? When? This is a Chief Justice. You treating a common criminal. Also, the committee decision to permit 2 of the petitioners, Mr. Daniel Ofori and Shining Star, not to testify to enable me cross-examine them on their petitions. Violation in Bioli can you know. Also there into a chair maybe as there me via phone.
Yes.
Our reception ho. It's actual petition. The me via phone. It's no when you go court.
Yeah.
Now when you go court, also I will accuse him there. Maybe your phone no. I would want member court to be. I will see the maybe your phone. I would them back court to be. And man could say when you catch what there. Or Chemabas maybe your phone to me man.
That be.
I demand what dear.
On the money, but a foreign issue no. My tears as more farm and say no one read about yen tien you no can far. One of the petitioners of foreign no. The entire ono no kra na de no yinsam mienu bi firi mu say it is ensam mienu we na mugina so somebody medidi a then I think say we have a problem
anka mereba ho no
yembo voice it ba twa am say am hwe ma me na Chief Justice ni video mu fanto so e ma yentie Chief Justice na so kafa ofori no.
I'll start with Mr. Daniel Ofori's petition. It is a petition with the most claims. Only 2 out of the several allegations he's making involve him personally as a court user. In one of those allegations, Mr. Daniel Ofori is urging that I should be removed as Chief Justice because I transferred a case in which he's a party from one judge in the High Court to another. That is the crime. What Mr. Ofori did not seem to know, which I stated in my answer to that allegation, is that the judge his case was transferred from had a family crisis and had to leave Ghana suddenly for an extended period. This is the only reason why cases she was handling, including Mr. Ofori's cases, were distributed to other judges to handle. In the second allegation, Mr. Ofori accuses me of transferring a case related to the first one so that to the new judge who took over his case after a petition had been sent to me to have the 2 cases heard together. Any lawyer or registrar could have informed him that it is a policy written into the rules of court to have cases between the same parties involving the same issue to be heard by one judge so that we don't have different decisions from 2 judges on the same matter. So there is no basis or truth to the allegation that I transferred his cases to a new judge because I had an interest in his case.
Okay. And you know, we send you kafa for the and I think say what. I was just 3 minutes on this case.
And you know, all the chede.
Yeah.
So the main allegation ya pay damen. Okyeremaba. One ma papa namba e wo hearing na wale ye no. Na mom ni Chief Justice na nkwete de. She will be only the war trying. But menim de anke ye kokota. You wade from cross examination.
Sure.
I won't ask maybe we are wadi. You also have to take a stand. Na yama court ne ti ase de asama eleka no onye no kwar.
Okay.
But do Chief Justice no dia what's that Mr. Ofori no won't tell him on number hearing ni bi. Ma me na nkweten ombra. No let be da. Ah? Danka Ghana sisi bebia ye ni nimdi wadri e wo mani mu no. We will handle a Chief Justice case like that. For why? I say, Opadan Kolokwa hearing now, only no kun, and maybe a number on your uncle. No, in the arm rubber and po, we had your kunim pampo. Courtroom, Nebusha phone cobia. Ah, I'm rubber where we had the crown, courtroom or one cobia. Now, how can you imagine there? As the mamma and quit saying ombra. Mamma Nebusha ni biamba. Now quit saying,
I do lodge.
edu lodge won
scrampo na ehu no
nankoten omra
dabi
mama no kunimba mama ne bamba
dabi
and mam no kunimpa wo kunimpa so why are they frustrating the woman like that? Otemebe awumpo ye behini. If you are subjected to the me edu lodge wo kunu wo fa wo ho e ho de wo kunu wo fa wo na wie na se nye maame no so lo ko ho na ese mama wo yemba mama wo bamba na lo kwa wa settle there sebe eye kromfo that been a gun you do this level of more treatment.
But fellas so we refute these allegations say the mama na kani na no there are loopholes in same way kan ya nyina so nim wa be yi ne ho ano a chirechirem say bibi fufuro bi antechire there hasn't been any violation of CI or article 146 Oman Mpuntuo even Chief Justice here and they ya kana say wonu kra na swear in His Excellency John Dramani Mahama intabai dempo no etuenya adwumbone afa no ho ntino o kan say ono abase oba besom man na to do right to all manner of persons and the article 146 no our constitution nim and Oman Mpuntuo so edi ye adwuma and Chief Justice Subisa say Ghana di fisha parapole eduosian wotwe 68 years nie da ben and ya trans say Chief Justice bi na e pese ye tie ne petition ni ade a hearing of her petitions ni ade da ben as ade because ye ma major Gina Tudor wood pencil and na NDC fokro ya so yes enka yera atamas eyi ni femfiri wo but bi sa and ye tese ye e wo mem 2010 mo is it really ever come in fan konko ebra na ko efa come konko na ye hwe move ko edem achafo anu si ye mame
nti Okyeremaba you see message document no I wish an ordinary Ghanaians will also read at least where the woman is coming from. There, me say read the baby me so for an allegation cross there. Maame no woman is ka. Na we could disika no. Maame ni so olutukwano the judicial service, the director of the judicial service. Oman impressed no. If you have been a mukwe yo. Ochede sika wode mo de photo ho.
Yeah.
Okoman $14,000.
Yeah.
No kwenu or spending only $4,400.
Sure.
Or the balance in the bay 2 days later or the kama the director.
Sure. Okay, wakasa asem.
But ya benyen this if mo wase dem ame no lokono. Wa for per diem. No why because they want the NDC for to hate the woman. But no obi kan asem chede. Obi kan asem bia no pay. Nam do to mitrim. Also speculation. It's like a counterfeit money. Into a shawa and him do yiska. Only at the point of sales, I pay a quarter, I didn't bondo a counterfeit.
Very well.
So, this woman, what is happening right now is opening the eyes of Ghanaians to see the diabolic intention of NDC.
Very well.
And your manifesto promise, what should be able to fulfill your manifesto promise? We will not allow you to use our Chief Justice. The only net but fulfill our manifesto promise. It will not be allowed. And Mami not say there. Oh no, the one can complain that he will not resign today, tomorrow, and forever.
As she will lose all her entitlement.
Yes.
Because no one will resign.
And no resign, sir. Also that the laws of this country, the fact that Mami not resign, the state can prosecute her if the state thinks that's why he be here. Into no. He will not resign much on phone to fado.
No, obi oni membraso John Mahama.
Yes. So he will stay. And I hear Tanechi that we will not allow that to happen.
Very well. May I say, some 32 minutes past the R5 Western Diamond TV Sunni. Oman Mpuntuo. And you made the idea. Now, if I come to chat one, and so in 7 or 8 minutes. Now, you pick a course. I will copy a good afternoon there for a pine. But time and I never pick a course. Says, yeah. Yes, a Patriotic Institute. Anra. A launching year a war a year the headquarters of the NPP. Na enkomane bebere na course so empirifo mo kasa ye ni na yura kufo kasa ye Professor Michael Eronokwe also kasa ye JFK kasa ye yura atufos Mr. Atufos Alexander Fayema kene kasa ye empirifo ne de bebere na munya kwanya kasa ye but ye fra JFK ne nsem ye no we ni ndi ho nkomo ye kasa edi ni na echi dia ye bre no beko one I say it will be compulsory for presidential aspirants parliamentary candidates and party executives to be part of the Patriotic Institute. It will be compulsory. So 2, certificate for the Patriotic Institute will be a prerequisite to be considered for appointment in future NPP administration. In Jabedu baby no kuta certificate from the institute appointment bi won po party no a onse ntumi enkebi. Obi say NPP from we book long do we so ye den ya mo be je man no ma flexible no. Ti say won tumi enko school ni be the appointment no e be den dia mo anasa den. Yeni common free parliamentary candidate ne presidential aspirant e be yo hye wo mo so. Ne linking it to this. Mama ntio.
Ochamba medase. You see, this is the right time. Ankoba ntampo ankoyi. If we have had this patriotic institute, you find that by 5 years ago, 6 years ago, and we would have seen that it would have shaping the mindset of any previous appointees. Achamba, I mean, permit he. A bit some part in Wabakwa Sampa, Munhunina.
Okay.
And I think that if you should line NPP from paying for Nibukrana, baby. Because Mr. Dano, Jack Alolo miss or supporting NDC because of performing for 5 minutes. Now, woman 20,000 into no support NDC. So, Urban NPP Musa, you won't kofu bibriwa. They are also within the realms of power when it comes to NPP. They are there simply because of one incident or the other.
Okay.
And the history of the party winning. And this is a good time. I think the history of the party should be taught. And what the woman yet say the history of the party, because yet the and people come back to power. And can you believe that you'll be making the same mistakes in Ibioma, whereby you'll be Obama an appointment, and Obama an appointment, she will think that then they will start to misbehave to affect the party. And make NDC. One thing that me pay NDC 1 year, Accra FM.
Okay. Ghana.
Enjoy.
Okay.
Not TV XYZ.
Yes.
In as much as I own your NPP program, I like what these guys are doing.
Okay.
There, what Gina NDC for appointees who want to do. Shall they what they Sam George?
Okay.
One I want to do, but they want to put him in line. Some of Patriotic Institute, Okyeremaba, Sanke Oli Yejuma, no wa Yejuma. There are so many people, and now they will learn about the sacrifices of J. Kufuor. And they be J. Kufuor when he became a president.
Okay.
Papa.
Yeah.
Yenim na obianim there ebi atam obedi president. Menim there sisi Ghana pa so obi so nim yan papa na Nadu Danko Akufo-Addo onim no because obedi president. Ebi adam time na no dinim. Ebi when he was young, the contributions, the how he fought for the party. Bebre they don't know. So menim there this Patriotic Institute it will also review the history of the party, the ideology of the party. What is the vision of the party? Obobwa. So that Ochina, onyedo bi na mo anu man appointment Okyeremaba, he will forget the grassroots. Because ebi anan kribi o. Ye minister ebi ono so one man that see obi akwasha ha. So ebi about join the party in your position simply because of an anchor. But onyedo ebi he fought for the party or party no ho dobi ana bibi them. Sometimes I hire Takoradi kwana ye committee na meeting who senior communicators ibia ete binuma ebi from 2000 then they have been working for the party and the boy want honest one more even Takoradi here kekreampo one more some of the history of the party and NPP na it is interesting.
101.3
so I believe that this is the time and it is in the right direction that we should learn about the ideas of the party. Sheyan Papa Kenwood. So Tona Sebia Oleka. You will love the story. So I believe, and most of the Ukraine there, it should be extended to most of the regions. Okyeremaba, me de miss minya mokobio. Na me de bia moko Accra maba. Ebi onye de bia na ebetimi enya no scampo ana ember. But if we are not online, then if you all can sit in the comfort of our homes to learn about the visions of the party, obey loudable. after all, in the master's degree in PhD, baby, why in online? So we can also do it online if it will be extended to most of the regions, so that everybody, Obi will be where we SS, but maybe he loves the party. On so beti mu aba beti. Obi on party no one sama. Me so on so ko school beti mu catch obi. So we should all come together. No one extend to the other regions.
Very well.
Na yentim yensu bi. One from online yentim yensu bi. So that Ochina you will not repeat what happened or may have you much remember.
Okay, may I say many generational thinkers ending komo na men pick a few course. If you the bucket you know na many doc assign atron komo no so 0248 071174 0248 071174 maybe pay jet we need the obabo me pay enra o room be 1000 anyi good evening
Okyeremaba
eja boko de
boko papa Mpuntuo
nyame adumo je mensu to kwesi mintim
papa
okay
abenfu akwaja sia kamja wine yadi le kimi ya sati ya so stapeye na Okyeremaba
eja
mama oni do before na ni ye kamedia me radio me gas e dia so me bako so ya friend oni ye ye minister omo na kwa no mo kwaye ka break and say ya boy ba ma na go ya na o mbu o na me ji le ga bia maka na ma no mo ya hu ke ta ka no ji ta ko zam ye and ya ni o ma so mo ta no no mo su 2020 omo no ma ji ye omo to ma nyam na power
very well
ye ji say no ma ai
yo
e je to ma ya mo bo ye se ba yo no mo ko ba yo make some fire come in so okay wow ya ka bi a ma mo so mo nte afu fa na ta na afu fa ni hiyo ma ani mo to aba ya na e ka mo no mo ya wo re jama baba
me da say me for free for to aso hello good evening hello oh hello good evening
yeah good evening radio PRO
edin wa boni yankwada mami ntie o
John ne Laura
John mami ntie yeni komo
me person me catch me party thing for 2028 nyani ya duma yem pesa long adie wewo NDC for mo yina atre fena ye ka say yem bebre omo yine efi edmom but just say ye party before you understand General Secretary Nana B anything for you na I'm telling you, and you say, yeah, Kasa and Remu. Yamiya do not party with the power. Let me be fair because you are MBA. Yedemuna better people back.
Nice one.
That's it.
That's John from Laura. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Kafra. Na chamba swati una uko ono. Sana. Oh, afake. Jewa Heba Center.
Just for you.
Nice one. Yango.
I'm here doctor. Na memo abaso. Na die soko awudi. Elani shaw. Now say my baby me va pension na me tia former regional minister honorable for the end and right match na basti. Na me tia lawyer to Abuama. And after me boss fracha isia. And then for team in an open and county. Me na commission.
Yes.
Why that way gonna be secret.
Okay.
Was watch out, I'm on your juma. Keep whatever and someone here can on. If I report a sorry, transit no a market and tono could be.
Why? Well, I know a break you ha. Oh, and you cry.
Oh, Father, need to make it's the room to say, yeah, that's it. There are certain women and go for one more day. Actually, between the now, not that.
Jewa twa ho biom na san hwe se obetumi request line mbuan wa hakra Mr. Hello, good evening.
The radio PRO.
Saint Okushamo.
The radio PRO.
Edina wa bono nsu ato no entumi nyimfa wo da. Hey, wo.
Amen. Amen. Ya me onshel papa. Na minchia Dr. Bwanyi. Mbona bado so waya DJ. Just got the people finala. The young food Joe got Big Joe, big ideas. Ghana and the road Makono. Some brother Palansa, the next consensus secretary. I'm a powerful chairman of the governor. The next consensus chairman. No, they have to enter one regime. And I will copy no lawyer Buama, Yame, Ushawa. At the top party, I have your whole day. West region, I have your whole papa. There, I don't only know what your politics. And this food just simply. How could you pass that? So I yourself so one day when you're paying up on the day. One sack to Mr. Food is give back or name boom MPP. Market second a young in a way to 80% now. Pocket 20% of no. What Mr. Fapo? And then them captain assistant. Then what the soldier for the people? What the dream Yaman for? Then you know who I have your whole day. Well, this is my fear to talk about them. If you tap it, I have your the prepaid Ghana Mpuntuo. I will need it. Then they would institute data or Bentman Kobobwa. Now, so it is better late than never. So that baby will jump up, Papa. Then tell your woman, then yet you made it. Then this is one day while we the opposition found one of the one go. Ghana also saw one good kill. But then yet you made it. They couldn't take a sleep or 1 million.
Very well. Yes, that's it. Hello, good evening.
Institutional, my brother.
The institutional. Nice one. Bokorie.
Yako pardon.
Yako enim.
Enchill. My brother. Was not packing. Nkokrafo ntimi nso awo. Wa nkokrafo maswa apakan da was not packing.
Wo da bi mranti ya ne so a.
Mranti na so apakan. Mami ka bi dinchiro ha. Jewa mahama ne ndi sipo ye na campaign promise. Yan chanso. But for yan chanso. Enipa eni ye yo modi unum say as I speak over 60,000 Ghanaians say yo modi o momo tifia. 60,000 Ghanaians. Omo ye community man in Kahu. Omo ye community man in Kahu. This is Omo various government institutions. You money 65,000 and over. My brother, you right on this, or the figures sent about the president. Less than 50,000 and over. And can you say over 50,000 people from Motifi?
To be 101.
You were Mahama, your body say, Omodomi Burkina for, or me the Jeff for, or me Mali for Tomonko to you. Near find this for me. Again, why you? And then I said, look at that, Joy News, don't see the so. PMS first.
Yeah.
Let me start what say. I say 3 other deputies. You find this information. Minia, the research of the NDC means, sir, you need all the heads of various institutions. You find this information. Wow, we are Duma, Abel Duma. You will be ready. What for the power?
Nice.
You find this information. They say,
okay.
Double salary. Among we give double salary. You couldn't have a baby with you. Yeah. And before the part out had meant for.
Good evening. Hello. Good evening.
Good evening.
Bodini baby, okay, sir, Mami. But open radio and TV on lower mammy one batch.
But I say,
open radio and TV lower volume, mammy.
Okay, my lord.
Young Cassa.
Okay, friend if one ankasa munya obi a mbetumi abo man na mama ne MP munya baby afa market nkasa mapɛ baby a dada na mudi omu kwa kogum muni baby a mode be market fo no dada na mudi omu kwa kogum ana mudi na ho be tuno se mu betu omo the police for betu we ni mu akogum himfa sisi a himfa na mu kwa kogum then kwame na be fa so aduane ma nkwala bibi
ene mo aso bujagirege mo na mo koto abayi o ene nde ebubo yin me da se e da mfa foforo wa ha. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Chama oba no wakọ no ntama mamwa adawroma line so ayi pa yo good evening baby okasa free
ya from Victor we can see
okasa free k
maka aya yo ku kakao so when I want to do what somebody apa what to pa ma joma ama when you check overhead what chance for the market now we kwa do ko to ma joma ama so let mahama no we dey for what and also it's all a catch on one. We go to school free. Why I did pay? You call a film hospital good. A film down we see home. I the people brain when you're morning. If you buy down or one. What they are, what are down. So you can't my satchel. Your hammer, maybe to put a woman will be here. So that my party is more money. I got a full kind of career. No, kind of that myself in powers. Any spot of the week. Some are one thing again to them to go on. I just discrimination. I don't mean.
Mr. Medasi, other year Kanama Ida Ye Kanama Ida Hello, good evening. Good evening, Rebecca Free. Thank you.
No question, no. We are not programs nowhere. So, being that you.
Okay, into so you communicate better and I can cry why. Now, yeah, maybe I office and can cry. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening, baby. Casa free. Ras mami tio. Ras tio huwie, why na sa free. Good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Yami ade me hoye pa. Onu mi afo be ni o.
Ni mi afo ke branch ni asante ba.
Yanko.
So the master mo di ma fa mo go.
Kwanche ntie TV no why ba choka sa phone nim yanko.
Aha, no me say Nipedia mo ne program about from ata se mo nkalo kwa ni ada. Mo master man nti mo ba. Afemi agbarbo. Afemi agbarbo ko bo sa akra. Ati so omo ne libre na e power. Mo so mo ni mo ba master. Obi a mo ni mo e mo bi about from ata mo nkalo kwa.
Okay.
Aha. The Mahama, it is that we are doing a new guys. And also, you must have this Romano. If you are my way, the Mahama, I'll be for you. And the last person will be a go by the hand. Why? I don't know.
I can't so many CP. Memfa last call and Memfa Fred for no. Memfa NC 0248. 071174 0248 na yamfa osumi 53 minutes past the R5 asemo ovake
na kasemi she yena meka nyina na NDC for omo ko fitemu no na wo mu di asoja for omo anfa police nka soja for mu di ta market women ewo Takoradi hano since when side we be see here ade e ko sunu mo ka se be ya onu ni anu mo aka ni bi atenka mo be ka nenti ate be yeduma na mbe yi wo mo ko be bi a ɛde ahotɔ bɛka no wakɔfa asogyafoɔ aba bɛgu hɔ no mu ɛsɛ momfɛ ɛyi ɛna bie mu nso institutions na institution a yɛasɛse apɛ wɔ NDP mu no mɛdeɛ me sɛ menka sɛ ɛyɛ but bɛsrɛ na idea ne nkɔyɛ sɛ agye sɛ woni mu adeɛ nko
obɛkɔ bi akobi na gya neɛ oke okobi na gyae neɛ wokekeke na
yɛbɛkɔ ɛde ɛyɛ adeɛ bɛboa
okay mesi wa mebɛ na so amfa nsi mebɛ na so very well nti yɛfa nkɔmmɔ no nsi a na menhyɛ honorable Ekwape a ɛbɔ sɛ mede ne ka 5 minutes yame adom ɔkyena honorable ya na menkyia Manfred nso mete ne nka kyɛ papa ɛnɛ mahu sɛ Manfred ewura mu saa antentam line de ɛhye saa na time a ɛbɛyɛ idol no ɛna wura mu a yɛfa wo ɛna no obi bisam saa de yɛ nkɔfo bi yɛfa mu a na ntia meka saa asɛm wei no cause line no ɛyɛ one line nti time a ɛbɛyɛ idol no to wo frɛ de esi mu no obi wɔ so wo de ni mfiri so no obi foforɔ so abɛhyɛ manan nti saa na de ne tie nti ma me da wo ase na mentia mebrɛ yi anɔpɛ yi ana anu be search program na no start say send message na wogina ma ɛyɛ LPG the Liberal Party of Ghana mia menua ɛyɛ Benjamin Kwesi Menu wogina ma Kwesi Mintim constituency Benjamin Kwesi Menu chief enumere yi mechi papa na anya fedi agro doc yemi come on
Okyeremaba yes ma ya ka kire NDC abande electricity na wasana to mu biomu now we are 10 since we are going about 17.15% of a wicked government ni since you are the ordinary Ghanaian obeye den when you 17% more or that can come that to electricity what a wicked government like this government take and ever maybe taxes if you not introduce tax, you not raise revenue by taxing. What are we seeing? It is so serious. And there's insurance 15% or whatever count. And no insu watum, electricity watum, insurance watum. Hey, Okyeremaba 2028. And this has to go back to opposition. Sure. That is where they deserve to be.
Mate.
Sure.
But as Dr. Frederick Boyen, one of the workaholic and indefatigable communicators are almost region in mono. Because what I'm going to power video so. Because he's ready and ever ready for action to work for the party and prepare. In Javala Senubri say Fred will not so by ye. But a moment a birthday celebrant no in phone our TV no so. Na men wish no. Hey, say Ujinemo. Na eja obiade mesumi wo medie obia wane de ai. The lady Elizabeth Labi. Na no friend Miss Lee, me name say Jet Lee eba dia na Jet Lee na say Jet Lee wo fasen so a because ono akra no ya se China ni bisa no eniama oh ne niama dabadaba se China fo ani ainti Miss Lee ene wo do birthday Elizabeth Labi na owo nsawom na Mrs. Say o da TV show yi wo birthday wish we no every papa attitude and I say papa attitude we senior in some training ya yene na yes adwuma papa attitude na we say we fa akwanya we so na esan say adwuma ye hia ekita form pa na what time the tea as a producer, one of the producers no I want to show no so no onyankropon e na wo sese ombie wa adwenem na ontumi emban etitirefu a ususu se wiase mbetumi aben wo mo no won fa wo emben wo mo na won ma won nia won so pe ewo ewiase wakoma so ade no ye ma wo okukom nkomode ye won onyankropon pe e na ache nti onyankropon infrase no ye bisade ne baako emfa ma wo na obisade enso ne ye da so obeye ede ama wo wa ho ofa demo soronko wo sra se uhia berema papa bi ana wo bisu a saa berima no wanya berima eye wo nso onfem pade papa bi a wode ne betena se da afia pem. So a better going out to you, a beloved one, a gracious one, to Elizabeth Labi, Miss Lee in Sawum, Papa attitude no say young we show on Western Diamond TV so and a year would to me radio 101.3 Takoradi. I had a command in Eddie ACA near the Osumno so Eddie ACA. Me fast that and fa Emma a year Sammy Jingo. Nedine dingo hono aha wana wo tintim camera no na yaro as usual wana association and about TV no so DJ Black Foreign ebo echidom na Kelly on social media no we in charge of social media. Radio Okyeremaba AS Enchill the radio PRO me so so na me mpa boy amebo ediama wo ja itabi adagrabi rabasaka abinzi abaziabaruku